Hi, this is Sylvia, and I am talking to you today about how to take action even when you're scared. And the first thing I want to say is that there's a mantra that I live by that I've been living, especially this week, which is action is the antidote to fear. And I'll say it again. Action is the antidote to fear. Hey, Nikki, it's good to see you. So what I mean by that is it's really important to recognize that things that are, in order to get through situations that are scary, we have to start taking action. It's really the only way through fear. Hi. And the more that we're willing to do it, the faster it gets to overcome the fear and to get more comfortable, like with the discomfort of doing the thing that we're doing. And so what I mean by that is that we can't wait to be ready to do something. We just have to start. And action can be very small when you're doing something that scares you. Like, you don't have to. One thing I notice is that when I'm, for instance, doing something that scares me, I tend to get overwhelmed, and then I don't want to try it at all. And what I think that's probably my mind, trying to protect me by saying, no, you can't do this at all. When really the reality is that maybe the first action step is a very small one, like writing an email or opening up the computer and sitting down, or writing a shitty first draft, or emailing someone to see if there's a possibility to do a presentation, because for me, speaking is something that is scary for me. Hey, Denise, it's so good to see you. So when you're taking action, keep it really small. And the other thing I want to say around that is that besides getting overwhelmed by doing something, sometimes the other thing is that we don't even really realize that we're scared to do something. We might actually see something that we want to do and not feel like we can't do it because that's our truth. We're just not cut out for it, or it's not possible for us. And I want you to notice that, because sometimes that could be fear speaking to you and not really reality. I mean, the reality is that you probably could take some action towards that thing, but you're telling yourself that you're not meant to do this, or it's not possible for you. And that's probably keeping you safe from even trying. So there are lots of stuff that goes in our mind, and it's really about making that decision to start doing it regardless of what's going on in your mind and regardless of the fear. And just remembering to breathe through things and to try it. And the best way that I know how to take action when I'm afraid of doing something is to focus on giving myself credit for being willing to try and really letting go of the outcome. And so what that means for me, yesterday I did a presentation at a networking event, and it's probably like I've probably done like 2 or 3 in this past year, but before that I hadn't done any like that ever. So it's still new enough to be scary for me, but not so new that it's like, I realize now that things will come out of my mouth if I practice and, prepare for it. But I don't even know what I'm going to say right now, actually. I don't remember what I was going to say. I actually don't remember what I'm going to say. So right now I'm in this place of Facebook Live where you don't know what you're going to say next. I don't know what I want to say. Yes, okay. So detaching from the outcome meant that I had to, what I wanted to do was let go of how many people signed up for the thing that I was offering them, and just focus on being intentional and kind of putting myself out there. And for something like this, like these Facebook Lives, that means for me letting go of the idea that people are going to like this, or people are going to love this, or hello, it's good to see you, Deb, or that that people are going to comment on it, and just doing it from the intention of wanting to share my message and also help encourage, inspire, and support other people. So the thing about detachment is that you might have to remind yourself of this over and over again. Like you might, feel at one moment like, okay, I can stay detached, but in maybe 5 minutes later, you might start feeling like, yeah, I'm worried about what people are going to think, or how I'm going to do, or how it's going to be received. And then you have to remind yourself, okay, no, I'm doing this from this place of detachment. I'm focusing on giving myself credit for showing up and trying. And that's what I'm going to do today. And the reason why this is so important in general is that if we want to do something over and over and over again, we have to be willing to be easy on ourselves at first, especially when we're new at it, especially when we're scared at it, because sometimes it takes a while to get results. And so, if you want, complete direct results, you might have to focus on changing your food plan for over a month, or, exercise for 3 months before you start to really notice differences, or bigger differences. So it's not so helpful to focus on the outcome in that situation. It's more helpful to focus on giving yourself credit and just remembering to take action and to do it even when you're scared. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. And I want to also just let you know I have a private Facebook group called Quietly Ambitious and Aligned, and it's geared to sensitive people who balance drive with heart. And it's really, the purpose of the group is really to help to empower you to show up and take space and be visible. And so if this is you, if this is something that you struggle with, if you're quietly ambitious and sensitive, please join my group. Do yourself that favor. It's a very supportive group, and it offers a lot of encouragement, and also provides valuable information. So that's it. Thank you. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. Okay, bye.